And welcome to the 2023 Sluggin Rebels baseball season. It's not the home opener, second home opener. Home opener for the live stream. My name is Jared Oberlechner, and you guys may remember me from last year. And first pitch of the new live stream. Not really new. We have the same set, but as always. But we're going to try something new. Maybe next stream. Maybe something new. I'm always joined by Mark Carvello, who's right next to me. He's about to come up and talk to us about this new Sluggin Rebels season. We got Zach Gillig, one of our returners, on the mound. That ball's fouled off. And we're going to take a quick break as I get Carv's mic all situated real quick. And we are back. I'm joined by Mark Carvello. And Mark, we're just going to call you Carv. I don't know why I'm saying Mark.
Not too many people call me that. But.
Yeah. So talk to us about this new season, as that's our ground ball hit to Zach Gillig for the second out.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty exciting. I mean, it's our first, good to see you again, see you out here, and what we accomplished last year, a lot of things, especially from the broadcast point of it. It's good to have you back, and I guess you enjoyed your stuff, your time at Oklahoma State. And
yeah,
we'll have to hear some more stories about that. But yeah, this team this year, it's a little different. We got guys from all over. I mean, it could be Taiwan, Jamaica. We got guys from all over. But then you have you got a guy on the mound right now, and Zach Gillig, his fifth year. And that's got to be a record for we'll have to ask Carl. That has to be a record, though, wouldn't you think, for a Rebel player to be there 5 years? That's pretty cool, though.
Pretty impressive. 1-1 count. So that's another easy ground ball hit to Gillig, and that's going to end the inning. And after the first half inning, your score is 0-0. As that's the end of the top half of the first inning. And we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back. And welcome back to the bottom of the first of the Newton Sluggin Rebels versus the Kansas Cannons. And Carv's writing down our lineup.
Well, everything's a little crazy. We had the two mayors here from Newton and North Newton. It's pretty neat, and it's pretty funny because they were saying, maybe I should throw from the mound. And I said, I'm going to leave it up to you. And then they throw it short, and they go, well, a little longer than I thought. It is. It's tough. Everybody thinks they could pitch. You ought to go out and try it.
I remember I did. It was one of the last home games of the Wingnuts, and our high school baseball team got sponsored. And I'm not even on the baseball team, but I was all friends with everyone on the baseball team. No one on the baseball team wanted to throw the first pitch. So I got put in that situation, and it was not a good throw.
Yeah.
It skipped off the plate.
Well, did you want to get the line up there?
Yep.
Read it.
So for leadoff, we have Jordy Lopez. Jordy is a lefty batter. Got no information on him, but he is a freshman coming into this year. He's going to be wearing number 6 for the Sluggin Rebels.
Leading off for your Newton Sluggin Rebels, he is the second baseman, number
He'll be playing
6,
second base.
Jordy Lopez.
Yeah, just out of high school and done a great job. He's one of the leading hitters so far in the early, first few games. And again, we saw a guy last year come out of high school and do pretty well. And Ethan Guerra, if you remember that,
Yep.
ended up being our MVP.
Ethan Guerra was a great player for us last year. Hopefully he's doing better now.
Oh, yeah. Paris Community College.
She fakes bunt, pulls back for ball number 1.
Boy, it's a beautiful night out there, especially with the north wind. It's a cool little breeze.
1-0 count. Takes an inside strike, 1-1. And like we said, there's really, 2 returners, right? Really just the Gillick brothers.
The Gillick brothers, yeah.
Everyone here is going to be a new face.
And we do have, Mr. Newton, Jared Newton, he's back, and he got hurt last year. Remember that? His leg, but he's back, and he's on pitching staff. He's at Newman University.
2-1 count for Lopez. He swings and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, pretty hard swing on that one. Yeah, I think today, right now, with the wind blowing in, the breeze, it's going to be hard to hit it out, especially left side. Left fielder, it's going to be flying out towards the right side.
That's going to be a foul tip.
Yeah.
But in the catcher's glove for,
that was
for
a
out
good
number 1.
Like a little nasty slider action right there. That was pretty good.
Next up is Titan Gable, lefty batter from McPherson, Kansas. He stands 5'11", 175 pounds from Pratt Community College as a freshman. A lot of high school players I see. A lot of freshmen on our list.
Yeah.
So he takes that for strike number 1.
Yeah, Goble's a good player. Good. I think except McPherson, they produced some they're state champs. With Alford and.
That's going to be a swing to miss on the inside
and that's
pitch.
it looks like a strike, and then it breaks in that late.
You can kind of see it on the swing.
Yeah.
Kind of tricked him on that one. 0-2 count, 1 out. That's going to be a swing and a miss for first strikeout.
Making it look pretty easy right now until, the Rebel players just need to adjust. And I think definitely jump on that fastball.
2 outs for the pitcher on the mound. We haven't figured his name out yet, but it's number 40 for the Cannons. As at number 16, Hunter Alvord is up to the plate. Alvord is a righty batter from McPherson. Stands 6 foot, 190 pounds from Cali Community College. He's going to be a fall freshman. I used to attend Cali Community College. And let's just say Cali's known for their great baseball. So
yeah, you ought to know. You've been around there.
As we finally get the name on the pitcher on the mound for the Cannons is number 40, Mulholland, I believe.
Yep.
I think that's a U.
Yep, that's Mulholland.
Mulholland. So he's showing a 2-1 count. It's going to be a check swing, and the first place umpire is going to say, yep, he went. So that's going to be strike number 2. 2-2 count. Alvord strikes out on a high fastball.
Strikes out the side. Muhammad, and the thing is about Muhammad, man, he looked pretty easy, didn't he? Just
Pretty
kinda,
casual.
Yeah, real casual about it and all that. But he's got his stuff working, but it's all about adjustments, isn't it?
Yep. Kind of like how we're gonna try and adjust the stream,
That's
get everything under control, so we can make better calls and better plays. It's kind of all over the place right now, but we'll be back for the top of the second inning. The score is still 0-0, and we'll be right back. And welcome back to the top of the second inning. As number 12, Gannon Snyder, is up to the plate for the Kansas Cannons. You're going to see a lot new opponents, as this one's a nice little hit right over the shortstop for a single. But you're going to see a lot different, some similar opponents, but a lot different opponents now, as we said prior.
Yeah.
Rebels have joined back to the Kansas.
Well, I mean, the Cannons, you know, they were in the old Walter Johnson League a few years ago, and then been in the Kansas Collegiate Athletic League, but now they're back here. You know, as we used to battle them, my teams, and especially in Wichita and also the Newton Rebels, the Cannons been around. Rod Stevenson, he's done a great job.
Gillig, 0-1 count. So that's a nice hit ball, hard hit ball towards first baseman. Gets right by him, and it's going to be just a single. But it'll move the person on first to third.
Yeah, it came up on the quick. I mean, it's
The right fielder, number 5.
he got right between that hop right there. You know, it's one of those that you just, as a first baseman, you try to just knock it down but it just got right by him.
That's two quick first hits.
Yeah.
Two quick first hits for Kansas Cannons. Runners on first and third.
It's definitely about adjustments.
So we got Cale Blasey up to the plate.
Yeah, Cale Blaze's been around a while. He's an experienced ball player.
1-0 count. Make that 2-0. Zach Gillig, obviously one of our better pitchers in the last 5 years.
Oh,
one
yeah,
of our only
no,
pitchers in the last 5 years.
Well, he's kind of like said we had a Hall of Fame or something like that. He's definitely in it. And if we built statues for guys that he'd definitely be one that's or Hall of Fame or whatever you want to call it. But he was
3-0 count for Blasey, as that's going to be taken for strike number 1. 3-1 the count. Runners on third and first.
Zach just coming off his final season at Eastern Michigan University. Senior. He was a senior.
So that's going to be a nice breaking ball into strike number 2. Three-two the count. Strikeout, and we're just gonna have a pass ball.
Yeah,
that's gonna score in a run.
Yeah, it's not what you want.
The first to third.
That's not what you want right there. It's just a double steal, and I mean, it's just Head coach Phil Stevenson being aggressive right there, just to get it going, see what the catcher does. But the thing is, shortstop Alfred broke a little late right there because the throw was pretty good. The throw wasn't bad. But you never want to see a throw to center field like that.
That is going to count for a strikeout for Gillick. That's a pop fly towards left field. They're going to check the runner back at third.
You look at that, Webster's playing in quite a bit. You got that wind right behind you.
Number 4, Tim Gordon.
So I get number 4, Tim Gordon. He's playing catcher. That's going to be a low ball. Man on third. That's going to be fouled back towards the Cars for strike number 1. So far, Sluggin Rebels have played 3 games and they're 1-2. They won their last game 8-3 as that ball is popped foul towards right field, and no one will get there.
Yeah, wind definitely took that out there.
It's going to be 1-2, with 1 out. See what Gillick has in store for this 1-2 count. So he'll produce a ground ball towards the second baseman. That'll be a routine out. And now in the inning for the Sluggin Rebels, as the Kansas Cannons take a 1-0 lead after a pass ball on a strike 3 count. So now the score is 1-0. Cannons in the lead. And we'll take a short break. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the bottom of the second. As now we got Jackson Haynes, our catcher, up to the plate.
Also got a good text here from a good friend of ours, Frank Martinez. He's watching tonight. Say, hello, Frank. How you doing, buddy?
Frank is, if you guys don't know, Frank was our old commentator.
Whoa.
It's going to beam
yeah.
Haynes.
That's good to get.
Right in the back. He'll take first base with pride.
Well, yeah, you definitely that one run down, get something going right here. It's going to be interesting to see the execution right now.
But yep, Frank was our old commentator for
many years. NBC, voice of NBC and everything else. I mean, he's done it all. And
if you heard him, you would know it was Frank. Now we got Easton Bryant Oh, sorry, not Easton Bryant. Benji.
Yeah, it's Benji Gonzalez, Tucson, Arizona, Pima Community College.
So that is a nicely hit ball, but just a little
anything in the air is just going to
inside. Yeah, that's just going to be caught by the center fielder.
Yeah.
Not be out number 1.
And it might be too, like I said, it's a philosophy thing. Sometimes it's too early to go in and bunt or something like that. But try to get that big inning. It's only his second inning.
Got some stats for Max Mulholland, as he is from Kansas. He's a sophomore at Hutch Community College. He's pitched in 2 games. That's going to be taken for strike number 1 for Easton Bryant.
Yeah, Bryant from Gilbert, Arizona. Chandler Gilbert Community College. He's finished up his freshman season.
Mulholland pitched against the Sluggin Rebels June 6th, as they won 3-2. So that ball's going to hit him in the foot. It's going to be 2 hits. Hit by pitches by Mulholland there. He's going to advance the runner to second, and going to have runners on second and first with number 13, Dominic Felix.
That's next for the Sluggin Rebels. Number 13, Dominic Felix.
Dominic Felix, another player from Tucson, Arizona. He's at the University of New Mexico, where he just finished his freshman year. Yeah, like I say, we got an infusion of a lot of Arizona guys on the team.
That's another thing that I saw when I was looking over the signings.
Bunch of
international players, and that's always exciting to see.
I was going to say, and Jake Gibbs did a great job keeping us updated on that, didn't he? I mean, keeping the social media, Twitter.
Count. 2-0.
Yeah, right now he's struggling just a little different than that first inning, and that happens sometimes. Usually the first inning is the toughest for a pitcher, but Max Mulholland right now is struggling a little. 2 hit batters and 2-0. You don't want to help him.
That's going to be a 3-0 count for Felix here. And like you said, Mulholland's not having the best inning right now. He's beating 2 guys, and now he's facing a 3-0 count. Man on second and first. Only 1 out. Oh, that's going to be a high strike.
Yeah, that was
that was that was a little high.
But that was a little high in a way. I was kind of surprised on that one.
You can see Felix. He kind of threw his bat, and, ready to walk on down to first, but nope. That one kind of hurts.
Yeah,
as a batter.
Well, you let the umpire call it, but I mean I think that pitch is up away, but we're not behind the plate, so
no. That's going to be a foul ball.
This
now Felix is facing a full count.
I was going to say this is one thing that they're having trouble with so far. What I'm seeing from Sluggin Rebels, the timely hit, runners in scoring position. It'd be great to see it right here.
Full count for Felix. 1 out.
And Dominic is definitely a guy that can do it.
Runner in scoring position. See how he does here. Another foul ball. As a hitter, that's just got to suck.
Yeah.
Think you got to walk, and then now you're facing
and
it
makes a difference because it was close. I mean, I thought, that wasn't really. I thought it was up and away, but it wasn't. I mean, you just have whatever the umpire calls.
See what he does here. Another foul ball. So
he's battling.
He's battling, but he doesn't want to.
No,
he doesn't want to be battling. He wants to be on first. But let's see if Felix can pull this one out.
It's going to be interesting. Full count again. He's on 3 straight fastballs, so we'll see what happens.
Got Ryan Webster on deck. He's playing not third base, left field today. Felix pops that one up in the air towards the home plate. That'll be another foul ball.
That's 4 straight foul balls. But he did throw something off speed right there through his curve.
Yeah, he just got right under it. Luckily he fouled it off away. Almost went over the fence towards us. 3-2 count, 1 out. Runner in scoring position. See if Mulholland can get his way out of this. That ball's nicely hit towards third base, and that's just going to be an error. So it's going to be a blown double play, and that's going to score in a run for the Sluggin Rebels.
You put it in play. Things happen right there. Yeah,
Jackson Haynes scored on that one.
That was a third foul. I was going to say it was a foul, but it's an error by Gann and Snyder right there. The third baseman right there. It looked like it was going to be a routine double play.
It looked like it was going to be a routine double play, and it's just couldn't stretch it out long enough at second. But that's baseball.
Yep.
Tie ball game now. It's Ryan Webster's up to the plate.
Webster from Las Vegas, Nevada. He plays at Wofford University.
1-0 count for Webster. Like we said before, he's playing left field today. Hitting 8th. It's going to be a pop fly. It's going to be a routine pop fly, probably for the catcher, and yes, it will.
Yeah. I don't know if it's routine. I don't know if it's routine with the this wind right now. But
right about that one.
But it's like we were saying before the game. Anything that's up in the air is just going to hang up there.
It's going to come towards us in the booth.
Yeah, it was.
Probably won't be seeing a lot of home runs, but probably a lot of pop flies.
And if you're a runner, you don't give up on it. You run hard, run out, because out in the outfield, who knows what's going to happen.
Now we got 2 outs with Antonio Avila, number 19. He's playing right field today. 1-0 count. Runners on second and first. She's going to check, but not go.
You know, Jared, in baseball, it's so weird. You look at the scoreboard there, it's 2 hits. They've got 2 hits on a run with 2 hits. We got to run no hits.
No hits.
So it's just baseball. It's just crazy game.
2-0. Going to be a low ball. So now another 3-0 count for Mulholland.
Like I said, the biggest thing is try to put something into play, right? The infield holes right there.
Antonio takes ball 4. That'll be a walk, as we're going to have a mound visit real quick with catcher and Mulholland. Catcher is Tim Gordon, by the way. Got that down.
Catching up.
So now we got Jordy Lopez back at the top of the order.
The leadoff hitter for the Rebels, second baseman.
Jordy struck out last inning. Let's see if he can change it up today. Base is loaded.
Yeah, we talk about the big hit.
So he looks at strike number 1.
Right now, it's tough when you're a pitcher. Max Mulholland right there, he's struggling right there, hitting the second inning and just making adjustments. And that's probably what the catcher went out and talked to him, slow it down. It's like breathe almost, he's coming right after him now. He's going with his best pitches.
So that's going to be fouled back for strike number 2. So now Lopez is already facing an 0-2 count, 2 outs. Gotta think of what he's going to throw here.
Right.
Pitcher's count.
Yeah, definitely have to swing at anything close.
It's going to be a low ball, but it's going to get past the catcher as he just shakes his head. As that's going to score an easy run.
Yep.
So that's going to be Easton Bryant scoring in for the Rebels.
And again, that's what we're talking about in baseball right there. Just you got right underneath the catcher, right. Just need to block that. Just drop down, but he didn't get down quick enough, and the ball was right between there, and just All the way to the backstop.
1-2 count now for Lopez. Bases are not loaded anymore, but both runners are in scoring position. He's going to look at another ball. Great eye so far for Lopez.
Yeah, Muhammad's a little disappointed right there. He thought he might have had that.
2-2 count now. As Lopez swings and misses for a strikeout to end the inning for Mulholland. But it wasn't the best inning for him as, he hit 2 people.
Yeah.
There's an error by the third baseman that let a person at second base score. And had a couple of walks, but could be a lot worse.
It's baseball. Yeah. It's early in the game.
So now we head to the top of the third as the Sluggin Rebels come back onto the mound with Zach Gillig. And we'll take a quick break. And welcome back to the top of the third as you get Mason Ray as he hits that one towards right field, and it's going to be foul.
That wind just blew
that way. That one looked like it was about to hit the line, but that wind just took it for strike number
Mason
1.
Ray bats in a 9-hole for the Cannons.
So yeah, it's kind of weird seeing your D.
Like I said, they're going to be a competitive team in the league.
Skillick throws an outside ball trying to get him to bite on that one. 1-1 the count. So that ball is hit right over the second baseman. That was Lopez trying to make the play on that one. That was a great effort, but just right over him, and that's going to be a base hit for Mason Ray.
Back to the top of the order for the Kansas Cannons, the center fielder, number 8.
Jurdy, he gave it all he got right there. I mean, just perfectly placed hit right there.
We're back at the top of the order with Tyson Drake. He's going to swing and miss at that one for strike number 1.
The one thing about Gill, through the years, he's developed different pitches. I mean, his off speed is really good. His changeup, and of course, he's increased his fastball. When I first met him, he was throwing 78 miles an hour. Now he's hitting 90. So
that's going to be a foul ball out of play towards left field. Strike number 2. 0-2 count for Drake.
But that's through hard work, and he's just. It's hard to believe his career's coming to an end. This is it. He even said it the other day. This is it. He's going to get a real job and start working. Oh, no.
As that's going to be a failed pickoff, but it's going to be, short enough as I was looking down adjusting my papers as that happened, but a little error on the pickoff attempt, but kept the runner at first.
And Gonzalez likely got his glove on it to stop it, or he's definitely at second. If it goes too far, it's maybe the third.
0-2 count. It's going to be outside pitch. Ball number 1. You got Benji at first. Jurdy, as we saw, try to make that play on the last hit at second. It's going to be another ball. 2-2 the count.
He's trying to work away right there. He's trying to get him from pulling the ball, it seems like, right there.
You got Felix at third. And at shortstop is Hunter Alvord. That's your infield.
But he tries to pull it maybe right up the middle, trying to get that double play.
It's going to be a nice little off speed
There,
for a
got him.
strikeout. A little late on that call,
Yeah.
but we were anticipating to see.
hesitated.
Even the batter's kind of waiting to see what was the call on that one. So that's going to be a nice strikeout for Zach Gillig. That's going to be out number 1. I'll bring up Will Dixon, who is playing left field today.
He grounded out in the first inning on the 1-3.
It's going to be righty versus righty. It's going to be another pickoff, and it didn't get past him.
Yeah, that's just something they haven't worked together, and I mean, there's been a lot of time. How the guys' pickoffs are, where they usually throw it.
It's going to be a nice inside strike for strike number 1.
But that's one thing about Zach Gillig is when he gets going, his changeup's just nasty. He's not afraid to throw it in any count.
A 1 count. Another inside pitch, but it's going to be a little too outside. So it's going to be ball number 1. A 1 count for Gillig. Be another. He's really honing on that low inside fastball. As that's going to be strike number 2. 1-2 count. Try to go with the low off speed.
Yeah, and mainly Gillig at Eastern Michigan is pitching relief, so he hasn't really had a lot of starts. I mean, even in his career, he had a few here. I'd say most of them probably been with the Rebels. Mostly a relief guy, but he'll do whatever it takes.
2-2 count, and that one gets fouled off.
And when you put him in there, he's going to give you 100%. He's been an all-star, I believe, maybe 3 or 4 years. He's been an all-star here with the Rebels. It's pretty impressive.
Now we got.
I was going to say he was the winner of the.
And the runner's going to get.
Look.
See, the runner got crossed up because runner got confused by the scoreboard. He thought it was a full count, and that was a ball. But now it's a full count, and that one kind of stings over there. So that's going to be out number 2 on a scoreboard mishap. And now it's going to be a full count. Now the scoreboard's right. That's going to be ball number 4. That's why you can't always trust the scoreboard sometimes.
Right.
You always got to look at the home plate umpire, see what he's throwing up. And
it's heads up play by the fielders out there too. Just go in and play it. They played it right there. Jackson Haynes, a catcher, said
2 outs now for the Rebels after that. Yeah. Check back. Safe at first. So now we got Rocco Gump. It's a great name. Playing first today for the Cannons. 2 outs. He looks at ball number 1, a little outside.
Yeah, Gump, you definitely don't want to walk. He's probably one of the best hitters in the league.
1-0. Runner at first. Nice off speed right there.
Yeah, like I said, right now he's mixing it up.
1-1 the count. Check back at first.
I used to get on him all the time. I coached him at Friends University years ago. I said, when you got 2 outs, you don't need to pick off over there. But he still does it, so I'm not. I don't know. I always tease him about it.
Another outside ball. 2-1 the count.
Because usually it's going to take 2 hits to score right there. You just want to keep, put your energy into the hitter right now.
Yeah, that's what I tell my friends too when we're playing our MLB game.
Yeah, there you
got
go.
People, trying to toy with them at second and first. I'm like,
Right.
just focus
That's
on the
on-
hitter.
yep,
It's
the
2
focus on
outs.
the-
Get him out unless
Get
he's
2
taking
outs.
that big of a lead. That's going to be 3-1 count right now for Gump. It's going to be strike number 2. Gump thought that was going to be ball number 4, but
I don't know. I think Gump said, I wish I had that pitch. That was right down the middle, just a fastball.
full
But
count.
that's what I'm saying about Gillick. He can mix it up, and he can throw a changeup right here. I've seen him do it. And this kind of count.
Full count, runner on first. Going to do another check back. Let's see what happens here. Runner takes off as that's a nice ground ball hit to Lopez as Lopez makes a nice diving play.
Beautiful. Yep.
For
4-3.
Yeah, 4-3.
Yeah,
Wow, what a play by Lopez right there.
great play defensively.
So that's going to end the inning for the Rebels. And after that great play by Lopez at second. And with that, we'll head to the bottom of the third, and we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back. And welcome back to the bottom of the third. As we last ended off that inning with a great sliding play by Lopez at second to end the inning. As that great play was sponsored by Carl Hodges and family, celebrating 20 years of Rebels baseball tradition. And that was a great inning by Gillick right there.
Yeah, well, he's kind of. If you ask him, I know him. And he's like,
He'll critique
yeah, because he
himself.
walked the guy, and all that. But because he's kind of he's hard on himself. He how he's always been. He's always going to play hard. He's always going to give everything he's got. And he might say, yeah, I got out, but like the guy thought it was the walk.
Yeah,
And
that was a great.
Yeah.
That was a great out to get.
The third, the Sluggin Rebels send up.
It's now number 11,
The center fielder,
Titan Gable, walking up to the plate, leading off.
he struck out his first inning.
He's playing center field today. Mulholland throws a wild pitch.
Well, Mulholland had 3 strikeouts. Struck out the side the first inning. So he had 3. Now he's got 4. So he only had 1, I guess. You could say only. But he's got 4 of them right now through 2.
Even though he has 4 strikeouts, it just was not the best inning last.
No, he struggled
Last
right
inning.
there.
Let's see if he can change that up. Now it's going to be a 1-1 count.
But the thing is, good teams take advantage of that. If they hit somebody struggling or you make an error, an extra out, good teams take advantage of it. Bad teams don't.
One. Gable hits that one right in between second and short as second baseman Caruso almost got there, but
Almost got there. I don't think he would have got him,
Couldn't-
though, with the speed of a game.
couldn't really. He got a glove on it, but he would have had to pop up. That would have been a tough play to make. So that's going to count as a hit towards the Sluggin Rebels.
Hunter Alford.
So now we got Hunter Alford.
You know, in this situation right now, I'd be looking to try to add on run, keep getting some insurance, keep adding on. That's what he's
Burner's
doing.
going to take off. He's going to call himself safe, but the ump's going to call him out. So that's going to be the first out for the Sluggin Rebels. As they try to do a little hit and run, it seemed like, or button run. But Alfred pulled back. It's going to be a 1-0 count, 1 out. Alfred looks for a high ball, 2-0.
Yeah, that's definitely a good throw there. But Tim Gordon is. I thought he was safe for a second, you know. Then I looked. I don't know.
It
if
looked
he
a
came
little
off.
close, but I think he was out. But
yeah, it was.
That's
close.
going to be a nice little hard hit ground ball towards the shortstop, and he'll make a routine play. That'll be out number 2. That was Owen Klein on that one.
The catcher, number 9, Jackson Haynes.
Jackson Haynes. Yeah, I was going to say Jackson Haynes. Yeah. He's Ray made an impact. He started off, got hit with a pitch, and scored first run.
So he takes high ball for ball number 1.
I think the Arizona guys are enjoying this weather right here. I mean, it's cool and
it's very nice out for
right now.
I thought it was going to be a bad idea wearing this black polo, but it's been nice.
I was going to say, I'll look up the weather there, and I'll look that up in Arizona. Just for that. Go see how lucky they are.
2-0 count. It's probably feeling like winter to him. 2-0 count. It's going to be a nice hit ball towards the shortstop, but Klein's just there to make a play on it. And Klein with 2 assists right there in the inning.
And the answer to that, the weather in Arizona has been over 90, be 101, 103 Wednesday and Thursday. So
definitely a nice upgrade. That's going to be the inning for the Sluggin Rebels as we head to the top of the 4th. And we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Newton Sluggin Rebels Baseball. As always, I'm your host, Jared Oblechner, right next to Carve. And Carve had some pretty big news, at the start of June. I believe so. You got hired as the Southwestern.
About 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, there you go. But it was announced Carve got hired as the Southwestern Baseball head coach.
Yeah, it was in Winfield. Good guy that I've known for years is the basketball coach there, and he took over as AD. And I applied for it, and fortunately I got it. So I'm back in the college game too, as well as doing this. That's number 12. Gannon Snyder. There we go. He had the base hit last time, and also he has the 1 run for him.
He showed bunt, but pulled back and looked at strike number 1, but now it's going to be 1-1. 1-1 count. Gillick's still on the mound. That's going to be an inside strike.
Well, you know this.
You can see Snyder
He
kinda-
works the corners. He works those corners.
Snyder kind of dropped his mouth and looked at the ump.
That's
Kinda shocked by belief.
That's one thing about Gillick. You just watch. There's Mr. Jim, our friend Mr. Jim, always coming in here and helping us out.
1-2 count, and that's going to be a nice hit ball, but that was a shortstop.
It's Alford. He made a good play, but he got to
almost
pick
had
up
it.
the ball. Yeah, he dropped it there.
That's where you just kind of think too far ahead, you know.
Yep.
I've had that moment where I'm already thinking about throwing to the first before I even get the ball.
Well, the
Kinda
thing
mess it
is,
up.
and I told the guys the first night, I was talking to the players, and I said, this thick grass, so you got to stay
gonna
down
slow.
on it, and it's going to slow it up. So don't give up on it. Base hit, ball up the middle, hit hard. And that's kind of what happened there. He had a chance, but had been, he'd have to pick it up clean and make a nice, good, hard throw.
So now Christian Caruso.
And he had a base
Up to
hit,
the
too.
plate.
So Snyder's 2 for 2. Crusoe's 0 for 1.
1-0 count. So that's going to be another hit ball towards Alford. He's going to try and turn 2. Lopez. And now turn 2 for the nice double play.
Nice double play. You like it. 2 young men right there just out of high school. This 2 of the top players in the state, Kansas.
As,
Double play.
We don't have a sponsor for the double play, sadly.
Not yet. We're looking for a sponsor. Anybody out there wants to be sponsored? We need a sponsor for the double play.
2 outs, and that's going to be a nice bunt, but it's going to roll foul by that's Cale Blasey.
Cale Blasey. That's right. We still got sponsor over there. So anybody's out there listening wants to be a sponsor, you talk to me or Heidi, and like I said, we'll get you on there. You could have the double play. You would have had your name right there on the double play. And it also goes on, not only in the broadcast, but right here in the field. Craig Nay's out there. He's our announcer.
So that's going to be an outside ball. 1-1 the count for Blasey. And nice to see Hunter kind of got his redemption on that one. Turned the double play. That's going to be another outside strike. Gillig, I like seeing Gillig. He misses an inside pitch, he just goes straight back to it, then he hits the spot. So now it's 1-2. It's going to be a low fastball. 2-2. Cannons have 4 hits on the game. Only have 1 run. As the Sluggin Rebels have 1 hit.
Yeah,
And we got 2 runs. That's going to be a nice outside pitch, and even the catcher knew it.
And that strikeout.
And that strikeout was sponsored by Mark Fox, your local JP Wingate realtor, focused on bringing you home.
Mark Fox, smart man, getting the strikeouts, wasn't he? Yeah, that's
yeah, especially for Gillig.
Yeah.
Gillig's a great strikeout pitcher. As that brings up the bottom of the 4th, as the Sluggin Rebels next up to the plate. And we'll take a quick break here, and we'll be right back.
You could do about anything.
And welcome back to the bottom of the fourth, as the Sluggin Rebels lead the Kansas Cannons 2-1. And we got Easton Bryan, our designated hitter, up to the plate. He's going to lead off the bottom of the fourth for us. And we'll see what Mulholland has in store for this inning.
You know, it's a very important game that for, let's say, the Sluggin Rebels, because you got to get on that win column in the league standings. Right now they're 0-2 and right now in the league. They're 2-0 in the non-league. I mean, well, I guess because that first game against the Derby Twins, they came in, doesn't really count against the league standings. So that was just a little tournament thing, preseason thing.
It's going to be a high ball for
Benji Gonzalez. Ian Gonzalez hit a long fly ball to center field, of course.
Oh, yeah, my apologies. I said Easton Bryan was up to the plate.
Yeah.
It's Benji. 1-0 count for Benji. That's going to be a foul ball towards us for the 1-1 count. But, yep, folks, this is going to be a little different season, you know.
Yeah. I'll tell you what it is. You get 7 teams that are going to be, it's more, I guess you'd say, I don't know, they wanted to have more quality teams.
So that's going to be a ball ripped towards right field. It's in the foul territory, but the right field is going to try and make a play on it, and just can't get there. The wind kind of took that one. Yeah. And that monstrous foul ball is sponsored by Central National Bank of Newton. Money for Life, member of FDIC.
Yeah, I mean, right now you got, instead of like say 10 teams and 2 or 3 of them that aren't committed, you know. I mean, we even had a team that forfeited last year, if you remember, and stuff like that. I mean, during the game and stuff.
Oh man, that was a long game.
Well, this year now you got 7 teams that are quality packed. I mean, they're, and I think that's what they were going for.
1-2 count. Holland steps off the plate.
If you think every team in this league is really good, I mean, it doesn't.
That's going to be outside strikeout for Mulholland. That's a nice pitch right there.
Yeah, it was there. It was right there.
So,
and anytime you have 2 strikes, you need to get up on the plate, swinging anything close.
So joining the Jayhawk Collegiate League now, what does that mean for the Sluggin Rebels in the NBC World Series? What does that mean?
Well, there's still like 2 bursts that's going to come out of the league. So
okay.
Yeah. So, and then it just depends. We're going to have a little postseason tournament. Maybe somebody, you know, the next one will maybe get that. Just depends across the country how many teams are coming.
So now we got Easton Bryan up. Showed bunt, pulled away, but still strike 1.
Yeah, I've been very impressed with this young man. He's got some good speed for a big guy too. He's a big old dude, but he can get down the line and see what he does.
1 count. Low ball, low breaking ball, 1-1.
Another guy from Chandler, Gilbert. And he is from Gilbert, Arizona, so he didn't have to go far to school.
That's always nice.
It's a great program.
1-1 count. That's going to be a big swing and a miss.
He kind of pulled his head out just a little right there. I mean, he was
always got to keep your eye on the ball.
Yeah, he was trying to hit that a long ways.
Trying to pull that one. 1-2 count for Bryant. That's going to be a high ball towards left center field, and that's going to get, that was right in the gap. Right in the gap, yeah. So he's going to try and push 3, and that's just going to be a lazy lob from outfield. And
the thing is,
Brian took advantage of that.
You see the speed for a big guy right there.
That's going to be a triple.
I mean, 6'4", 215. I mean, that's
like you said, the speed. He kind of hesitated halfway to. He kind of made a split decision halfway to second, rounding second.
Then he poured it on right there.
Kind of saw kind of a lazy lob attempt right there. He just took advantage of it, and that was great awareness right there from Brian. So that's going to be a triple.
That's one thing. Like I said, we're looking for the Sluggin Rebels. I know Coach Toy is talking about getting the hitters going like that.
As that ball hits Dominic Felix before we can even get his name out, he's going to take first base.
Up next for the Sluggin Rebels.
So now runners on third and first after that amazing triple by.
We need to have the city or cut that branch down. I can't see if anybody's in the bullpen there, Jared. Can you? I don't know if I can't see.
I can't. I have the blinds down, so it doesn't really help me that much. But I think even if I did, I couldn't see it last year.
Maybe Heidi has a better angle over there that we can see. See if anybody's in the bullpen. We can't. The big tree blocking us out.
So now we got Ryan Webster. Kind of check swings for strike number 1.
And Webster wasn't one that got on a fielder's choice. That was in the second inning.
Could see another fielder's choice, bringing in Easton Bryant. 0-1 count. 1 out. That ball gets kind of away from Mulholland there. 1-1 count. Runners on third and first. So that's a nice hit ball towards left field. Now get down.
That was in.
That was a great hit right there. Oops, excuse me. That was a great hit ball right there from Ryan Webster, bringing home Easton Bryant.
Coming up to bat next for the Newton Sluggin Rebels.
Now there's runners still in scoring position at second.
Antonio Avila.
Yeah, Easton Bryant scored 2 of the runs so far.
Antonio Avila, bottom of the order. Only 1 out.
Yeah, he had a walk.
Clean count. So he looks at low ball.
It's going to be interesting to see how Coach Toyo's handling this, especially with the pitching staff, because I think it's a game that you definitely need to win. Try to get the win, get on that win column in the league.
1-0 count. That's a nice hit ball in between third and shortstop, and that's going to bring a runner home.
There you go.
So that's an RBI for Avila as he brings in Dominic Felix. Now Sluggin Rebels lead 4-1.
Yeah, and right there he just battled. That was an inside pitch, and you can see his strength of the young man just boom turned on it.
It's the second baseman, Jordy Lopez.
So now we're back at the top of the order. We're going to have a little mound visit, and I wanted to bring back, because I want to talk about, do we have any changes to the pitching staff or any coaching changes? Anything like that?
Well, you know who your pitching coach is there? Zach Gillick.
Zach Gillick, really?
Yeah, he's a player coach, yeah.
Okay.
So, and like I said, get into coaching, something that him and I discuss. He's been doing it forever, and he knows quite a bit. So we discussed it. I said, I'd like you to be a pitching coach, and especially for the future, I think he'd be a great coach. So I think it's good experience. He's very, very well respected, as you know.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny seeing their pitching coaches on the mound, but he's got a 1-run game, and he's showing how to pitch.
That's awesome. I did not know that.
Yeah. So, but we got like a lot of good arms and variety Division I. We got Division II, JUCO. So that's what's cool about this league. You have all the different NCAA and NAI, whatever, but it's a good league. It's a very good league.
Jordy Lopez now up to the plate, top of the order. Runners at second and first, and only 1 out. After that RBI single, that's going to be pop-up bunt. It's going to go foul.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy, if he gets that down, he's already down.
He was almost
he's got to stay on top of that ball. You can't popping that up, but he just stay on top. He's a young man that he gets that bunting. He gets that bunting down. I mean, he's going to be going to Western Oklahoma, which as you know, that's a very good. That's the powerhouse. Yeah. So he's going there.
0-1 count for Lopez. That's going to be heat-seeking foul ball towards the Rebels' dugout.
And here's a guy just out of high school. Now he plays with Word of Life, that group right there that always has some of the best players that they bring in from the country and everything else, and they do a great job. But you're playing college guys now, official college guys.
That's going to be a hit ball towards first baseman. They're going to try and turn two, and they just can't with Lopez speed.
No.
But they will get the runner out at second.
So it gets fielder's choice.
So that's going to be 2 outs. Runner on third and first now for Titan.
But that was a great turn by the first baseman, Rocco Gump right there. He did a good job there, a good accurate throw to shortstop.
So now we got Gable. Runners in scoring position at third. 2 outs. Runner at first as well.
Okay, Gable right now, he's 1 for 2. Had a strikeout in the first, base hit, which he got caught stealing in the third inning.
Gable's going to go to Pratt Community College so that's going to be an easy steal right there for Lopez. Like we said, we're talking about speed, and
yeah, he's
Lopez,
got it.
Lopez took advantage of the runner on third.
Well, and the thing is, just like everybody else, and Ricky Henderson, whoever, just get on base. Get on base. Lou Brock, you say, oh, if I get on base, I'll make things happen. That's right there. He'll make things happen.
Yeah, great awareness right there from Lopez as Gordon popped up for it, but realized there's a run at third. Didn't want to get a double steal happening. So that's going to be a pop-up towards the Rebels dugout again, right over their heads for strike number 2. So now both runners in scoring position. See what Gable does here. 0-2 count. That ball's just going to get away from
Yeah, that's almost
Mulholland.
Yeah, well, Gordon looked like a hockey goalie over there, just diving for that one almost.
1-2 count. 2 outs. So that's going to be a swinging strikeout right there for Gable. Now in the inning. Great inning for the Rebels right there. Scored 2 in that inning. Now the Rebels lead 4-1. We're even on hits for both teams with 1 error on the Cannons.
Yep. Oh, yeah. So, I mean, it was good to see that, though, to see some kind of
some smart baseball happening.
But what we talk about, though, add on. Keep adding on. Keep adding some separation. Get more of a separation in the score.
Yep, we head to the top of the 5th, and we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with Sluggin Rebels baseball. And welcome back to the top of the 5th. As Zach Gillick still out there on the mount. So Owen Klein's up to the plate. So he's going to look at strike number 1.
Yeah, he's 0 for 1 with he flew out to left field in the second.
He's going to swing and miss on that one for strike number 2. But yeah, Gillig, as always, usually having a great game. And
well, it's so consistent.
Yeah.
Would you say? I mean,
I think last year he only had 1 bad game.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just
that's the only thing I can remember is that's going to be a little outside for ball number 1.
No, he does a great job. He just, that's said, his whole career, he's around the plate, too. He doesn't, the only time I've seen him is like maybe he gets tired. Like I said, when he hasn't started a whole bunch.
So that's going to be another outside ball. 2-2 the count.
That's great. You know, especially to have his brother out here with him. You know, to play another year. This is the first year they got to play together last summer.
Yeah, Alex Gillig is who he's referring to. Is that's going to –
oh.
The batter thought that was going to be strike number 3.
Well,
kind of turn around.
Yeah,
on that
he got turned around.
He was thinking he got gypped on that one.
Everybody called except the umpire.
So now it's going to be 3-2, full count. Full count for Klein. So there's going to be an off-speed hit towards Lopez, and Lopez will make the play.
So one thing about Lopez, he has great hands there, doesn't he? Just nice, quick hands. Especially playing off that. You were talking about how it deadens everything in the grass.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden it speeds up a little.
You just got to... It's a little tough to read the ball sometimes.
Yeah.
If the grass is cut.
If it's turf, you know it's easy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's going to be inside ball.
But I know, call me old school, but I like grass. I just like grass fields better. Just for
I like grass, but I understand why.
Oh yeah,
people go
especially
turf
out here.
Cheap, you don't have to maintain it that much. Yeah, especially counting for rain, as that's going to be foul tip 1-1.
But they do. Joel together does our fields out here with Newton Rec. Unbelievable. Does a great job out here. He worked all day yesterday because we didn't know if we were going to play yesterday.
Yeah. Again, it's Snyder up to the plate. That's going to be another foul.
Because they had quite a bit of rain here, and like I said, but the thing is, it's how much you take care of it, how it's maintained, how it drains. And Newton Rec Center with the city, they do a great job here.
1-2 count for Snyder. He's going to.
Wow.
Great off speed right there for Gillig right there, and made Snyder look a little silly on that pitch, as that's going to be a strikeout. So that strikeout sponsored by Mark Fox, your local JP Wingate realtor. Focus on you. I'll focus on bringing you home. That was a great strikeout right there from Gillig. Yeah, we're at the bottom of the order, Mason Ray.
He had that base hit. And then he was called out on the
where he had the confusion with the scoreboard.
Yeah.
He looks at strike number 1.
They had a nice base hit right over Lopez.
That's going to be a ripped foul ball towards right field.
Got a good crowd from the Cannons coming up here, traveling well.
Where are the Cannons based out of? Is that Augusta?
Augusta, Kansas.
That's why they say Augusta on the back of their jersey.
That's right.
I was like, no way.
That's right.
I was going to say, no way they're named Augusta. Everyone's named Augusta. That's going to be that's going to be a nice effort right there by Lopez, but that ball just hit right on the edge of the grass and turf.
That's the thing.
Grass and dirt.
You can't let it get to the lip there, and
because it's just going to pop up.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a base hit right there for Mason Ray.
It's 2 for 2.
5 hits for the Cannons. But I like what I see out of Lopez. So far, this is my first time seeing the team, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. That's going to be a foul ball.
The leadoff hitter for Kansas.
For Tyson Drake.
Fielder number 8, Tyson Drake.
So we got 42 people watching.
All right. Well, hello, everybody.
It's always great.
I said it's going to get better. We're going to, we're getting back into it here.
Yep, and with Carv's new job, he got a hold of some new cameras. I'm trying to figure them out, but
yeah, we'll figure something out.
Yep. If anyone's new here, when it does get a little dark and the lights come out, it is a little kind of hard to see.
Right.
But that's why we try to commentate. Try and do our best job commentating. It's going to be 0-2 count after a foul ball for Tyson. The ball's going to be low, 1-2. But yep, if you just stick with us throughout the season, hopefully we can get better equipment. And,
oh yeah.
that's why when I first started, I knew I couldn't probably get the best camera.
Strike
So that's
three.
going to be a nice off-speed strikeout right there.
That's
for,
it. That's third
for
strikeout.
Gillig. As that strikeout was also sponsored by Mark Fox. And now in the inning for the Sluggin Rebels. And that's going to be, 3 strikeouts for Drake.
For Drake. It's not what you want from your leadoff, but like I said, right now he hasn't figured it out. Zach Gillig.
And just right before we take a break, like I was saying, I was thinking, we're probably not going to have the best camera. That'll be way too expensive. But I was like, we could splurge on a little better mics and a little mixture. So I prioritize audio over video.
Yeah.
But hopefully we get to a point now, especially with this new equipment that Carb brought us, that we can prioritize both.
Well, every year we want to improve on that. That's the whole thing about it. And someday, it's like I said, we talk about trying to get a multi-camera type setup.
That was the first thing Carb told me when I was like, I don't know if I could do that. It's gonna be a lot.
Yeah, you need a lot, and all that. But like I said, we always want to bring it out there. We got a lot of people out there from across the country, and we just wanted to, like I said, it's funny because we didn't have it last night. And all the people that were responding to us, hey, where's the broadcast? But,
and it's that was on me.
But the whole thing it was a non-league game that we weren't, But anyway, we knew from now on every home game we'll have something for those people out there because we know you guys depend on watching your kids and the fans out there. 40-something right there, and hopefully we build it up and everybody gets the word out. I think that's the biggest thing, Jared.
Yep, and with that, we'll just take a quick little break, and we'll be right back. And welcome back to the bottom of the 5th inning. So we're going to have Hunter Alford lead off. So he's just going to swing at strike number 1.
The Alford right now it's 0 for 2 to strike out in the first and grounded out the shortstop in the third.
So he's going to look at ball number 1 on a little outside pitch from McCollin.
Definitely like to see his bat get going. I mean, he can hit. He uses the field. I think if he just stays within himself, just, use that field, use your speed. He's very athletic, as we know.
Yeah. 1-1. That's going to be a deep foul ball right there. It's that monstrous foul ball sponsored by Central National Bank of Newton, Money for Life, member of FDIC. And, Alvarez hasn't really, like you said, he hasn't hit that well, but he performed on the field. He threw up a double play.
Oh, yeah, Alford? Yeah, he did a great job.
Yeah, so now it's 1-2 for Alvarez. So he's just going to swing in the inside pitch. It's going to go foul towards my car.
There you go. But here's the thing about it. I mean, you look at Alford and you look at Lopez. I mean, let me ask you this. When was the last time you saw two guys out of high school at this level, especially playing up the middle, Keystone up there, shortstop, second base? Now, we had Garrett last year.
Yeah, it was like Garrett. But
we didn't have two. Whoever played second for us last year wasn't, a freshman, a true freshman. It couldn't be a freshman, and it's out of high school.
Still 1-2 count for Alvarez. So he looks at a high fastball.
And the thing about those two young men, the more they see at this level, that's college. I mean, they've been seeing high school, and I'm sure they see some of their good, the games that they've seen in showcase teams and all that. But
that's going to be a nice breaking pitch right there for McCollin. It's going to get Alvord to strike out a miss. So that's going to be out number 1 with Cannons.
Jackson Haynes is 0 for 1. He hit that one pitch and scored the first run. He got things going in that second inning.
So that's going to be another deep foul ball towards right field, and no one can make a play as that's towards the bullpen of the Cannons.
There's somebody out there.
That one's sponsored. That foul ball is sponsored by Central National Bank of Newton. And let's see if Haynes can get another rally going. So now it's going to be 0-2 count.
Muhammad's just kind of been back and forth a little. You know, he looks like, I think, at one time I thought he had it.
There's
then
glimpses where it's like, okay, he has control, and then, you know. But he's done a pretty nice job.
Yeah,
you know, a bunch of it has been, you know, he had that one fatal. There was that one error trying to flip a double play. But really, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, right there, that kind of hurt him right there because it led to 2 runs.
But now we got an 0-2 count, 1 out. Foul ball straight towards us.
Yeah, coming inside with that fastball.
Staying alive.
Well, that's one thing about Jackson Haynes. You know, I talked to his assistant coach out there, his buddy of mine, and he says he's got some quick hands. I mean, he had a great season out there at Chandler Gilbert. Or not, no, at Dallas. Sorry. I got him mixed up. But he was at Ranger. And so his coach is a good friend of mine. But he's had quick hands. He's batted 4-0 with him. And very good catcher. Batted 4-hole for him. So, I mean, it's wow, that was close.
So it's gonna be that was a close outside pitch right there, but just got to look at that for ball number 1. Now it's 1-2.
But Jackson's a big guy. I was standing there by him before the game with the Mayors, 6'3", 240.
Another outside pitch. Trying to get him kind of bite on that one. 2-2 the count.
He's from Glen Rose, Texas. You ever been there?
Nope. I've probably been in Texas sometimes for my sister's softball tournaments when I was young, but I've really only been to Austin. That's going to be a low strike, so now it's a full count for Jackson Haynes.
Yeah, Coach Norwood does a great job down there with his guys, and every year, you know, just getting better every year down there at Ranger. Is that by Fort Worth?
Full count. Haynes hits that one towards the third baseman. Just going to be a routine play, and
whoa,
nice scoop right there from the first baseman, Rocco Gump.
He had a little too much time, I think. You know, just kind of think about it.
That was Snyder at third base on that play. So it'll be 2 outs for the Sluggin Rebels.
Coming up next for your Sluggin Rebels.
But then we got Benji Correas.
The first baseman, number 28, Benji Cazares.
There we go.
Yeah, he's 0 for 2. Flew out in the second inning to center field, and he struck out looking in the 4th. We're kind of waiting for him to get his bat going. You know, I know Coach Toya knows him pretty well.
So that's going to be swing and strike right there for Benji.
Pima Community College, they had a very successful season.
On the scoreboard, it says Holland has only thrown, probably not only, but he's thrown 71 pitches compared to Gillick's 54.
Yeah, let's see what.
That's what it says also on point streak, so I'm going to take that and run with it. Now it's going to be 2-1 count for Benji, as that's going to hit kind of nutmeg
there you go.
Mulholland there. That's going to be a single.
He's hitting the ball hard right there. That's what you want, Benji.
Single for Benji brings up Easton Bryant, who really kicked off the last inning.
Well, let's look at Easton Bryant. I mean, in the second inning, got hit
by a pitch.
And scored, and then he started off, I think, right
with
there.
The triple.
The triple, and scored. So, I mean, we'll see what he does now with 2 out. 2 out hitting is very important.
2 outs, run on first for Easton.
He takes a good cut, doesn't he?
Swings at that one, misses 0-1.
And you want that early in the count like that. I mean, I especially teach that too. Take good cuts. Good. If it's your pitch. Now with 2 strikes, then you adjust.
High ball right there, 1-1.
That's one thing you're talking about my college that I'll be teaching and working with is cutting down that, 2 strikes, cutting it down. Put the ball in play. See too many strikeouts, guys with big cuts, And
Yep.
That was
a problem we had early in the season last year.
Yeah.
So that's going to be an outside strike right there for 1 and 2.
Well, Mulholland has 7 strikeouts so far.
1 and 2 the count. That's going to tip.
I thought
They're going to.
it was a little foul, but I guess not.
Never mind.
Nope.
That was a swinging strikeout.
Yep.
Threw him out at first. So that'll end the inning for the Newton Sluggin Rebels as we head to the top of the 6th. As the score is still 4-1. Sluggin Rebels and Cannons both at 5 hits. Cannons have 1 error. And we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
And we're back here, and it's the top of the 6th. It's top 6th inning right now. The Rebels are ahead 4-1. Zach Gillig is still on the mound for the Rebels. So far, he's doing a pretty great job. I mean, they got that 4-1 lead. It was a little rough at first, but he's given up 5 hits. He's had some offensive support right now. Now he's facing Will Dixon. He's the left fielder for the Cannons, number 10. Dixon right now, he's had a walk, and he also grounded out to Gillig. So 0 for 1. Ground ball to the right side. Lopez 4-3, 1 out. Beautiful night out here at Centennial Park out here, but right now got Rocco Gump, one of the league's best hitters right now, lefty. Gump is 0 for 2. So far he's kept him in check. Ground ball to the pitcher and a 4-3. Lopez ground out. Fastball inside, that's a ball. So we hope everybody's enjoying this. It's a big night. Basically our big home opener for our league at home. Foul ball. Makes a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another foul ball. It's going to be interesting to see how far that Zach can go today, you know what I mean? Because, he's probably been pitching a lot of relief this spring, but he always keeps in great shape, Jared. I think he's going to be fine, don't you? I mean, he can probably go another couple of innings if he has to, if he keeps the pitch count down.
Yeah, he just hit his 60th pitch at the top of the 6th, so, he's on right on pace, so I'm back from a Quick restroom, bathroom break.
I thought you were signing autographs down there. I didn't know. I saw
Nope.
a bunch of fans down there were yelling for you. So
So now it's going to be a 2-2 count, 1 out.
whoa,
Nice
Change
swing
up.
and miss right there. So that's going to be a strikeout for Gillig.
he has that changeup working definitely.
As that strikeout sponsored by Mark Fox, your local JP Wingate Realtor, focused on bringing you home. So now we got 4-hole, Gannon Snyder.
Third baseman, number 12, Gannon Snyder.
As he's faced with Gillig with 2 outs.
And Snyder,
Swings at the first pitch
he's 2 for 2.
towards right field. Just can't make a play on that one, as that one is Antonio on that one.
Now Snyder has 2 of the 5 hits, so he's doing pretty well against Gillig.
Try to jump on that one. Gillig's going to
Yeah.
change balls right here. But 0-1 count. Like you said, I mean, it'd be nice to get a complete game from Gillig. You know, save some bullpen for.
Oh yeah.
Well, we have a game in 3 days, 14th, if I'm correct.
I think they'll be playing up in Great Bend, but yeah, our next home game.
Home game, yes.
Next, and it's a big game. It's Tim Marler and they're going to have the military armed force game, and our one military hero, John Abel's going to come down, throw the first pitch. I mean, it's pretty exciting, you know. So,
Yeah. So now it's going to be a 1-2 count for Snyder. Nice breaking pitch right there, and you got to love the confidence. Jackson Haynes, and you know, that's 2 innings in a row. He just knew that was going to be a strike. And another strikeout sponsored by Mark Fox.
yeah, I was going to say Haynes might not want to run out too quick, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but the umpire is right there, so because you don't want to jump up too quick. The umpire didn't see it, but that's
If he knew, he knew. So, you know, great pitching so far by Gillig. Yep, he's only at 65 pitches now. And with that, it'll lead us to the bottom of the 6th. And we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back. And welcome back to the bottom of the 6th. Right before we ended off the top of the 6th, Carver and I tag team, so he's also taking a little bathroom break. As we got a new pitcher in for the Kansas Cannons, Tate Sloan. And he's from Rockwell Wall, Texas. Can't talk. So that's going to be a swing and strike right there. 1-1 the count. That's Dominic Felix. Looks at a 1-2 count right now. going to be a low ball right there for Tate Sloan. He's out of, like I said, Rockwalk, Texas. He's going to Angelo State University right now. It says right here he has a 0 ERA, 3 innings pitched for 3 strikeouts. So that's going to be another low ball. Gets away from the catcher right there. So now it's going to be 3-2. And we'll see. Yep, they're going to call it 3-2. Full count for Dominic Felix. That's going to be a walk.
Up next for the Sluggin Rebels, so left fielder number 8, Brian Webster.
Brian Webster now up to the plate. Carr's joining back with us. We got a new pitcher. Yep, like I said, Tate Sloan.
Yeah, it's my turn to go in there and talk to the fans. And
right on first for Ryan Webster. 1 strike.
Matter of fact, I talked to Chad Considine, who's a host of Mr. Webster here. So join.
Host families are always great.
Well, he's all excited about his big hit that he had. That
triple.
Yep. Well, he had the base hit, RBI.
Oh, yeah, sorry, not Webster. Yeah, thinking of
Webster had that, so he was pretty excited about that. That's what I'm saying about being a host family. You bond, you become like a family almost. So that's pretty neat.
0-2, and that's going to be a strikeout for Webster right there. That's Tate Sloan's first strikeout this game. Antonio Avila.
Yeah, Avila's. He's 1 for 1. He had the walk in the second inning. Then he had the base hit RBI in the 4th.
So he looks at strike number 1, a little inside. Mulholland's final stat line: 5 innings pitched, 5 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts on 24 batters faced. So not horrible.
No.
Not bad.
You know, the thing is right now, the Rebels need to keep at him. They just need to keep executing, play for a run, whatever. Just keep at him because like the Cannons came back against the Derby Twins last night.
That's going to be another strikeout for Sloan.
Oh, Sloan.
So he's already racked up 2 in a row.
And it's just fastballs right there. That's the thing. So
just got to catch up. But that's the tough thing about facing a new pitcher.
Yeah.
Guaranteed probably next inning. Maybe get a little bit more adjusted to him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
2 outs now for.
What?
And that was a
line
drive, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't much right there.
Line drive for Jordy Lopez. So that's just going to end his.
A tough day right now, 0 for 4. But his team's ahead, and that's what he's got. He's right now. He's happy for that, and he's just got to play his stellar defense that he's been playing.
So now we head to the top of the 7th. As these Sluggin Rebels still lead 4-1, and we'll be right back. And welcome back to the top of the 7th. And Zach Illich still on the mount, only throwing 65 pitches compared to the combined total of the Cannons with 88, it says. So it's going to be a foul ball. Start out the inning.
It's going to be interesting to see with Gillick now, because like I said, the more times they've seen him now, and like I said, he probably hasn't had the velo they did, but he sure has his breaking stuff.
It's Caruso.
Right there. See, he's just mixing it up.
Caruso's up to the plate, already facing an 0-2 count.
Yeah, Caruso's 1 for 2 at a base hit. And then he also hit into the double play.
That ball's just going to get away from Gillig right there. 1-2. .68 pitches. That one just spiked in the dirt right there from Gillig. 2-2.
But again, getting back to that, I mean, the Kansas show they had that game where they were around 2-0 to us in the extra innings last week or a few days ago, whatever, last week, and then they came back and won that. So
that was a nice, nice breaking pitch right there, but just caught the outside of the strike zone.
Jackson was trying to bring it in there too, but I'm just saying that so you can't give up. You can't think, oh, I got this one, and then it's going to depend a lot on your bullpen because I don't think Gillick's going to go the whole 9.
Nice breaking pitch right there. That's going to be just a looking strikeout right there. That's just, I mean, as always, that strikeout's brought to you by Mark Fox, your local GP Wingate realtor. Focus on bringing you home.
Now, Blasey right now, he's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts.
Just for Gillig right now, it looks so effortless.
Yeah.
Him and so that ball's hit towards Lopez, and another person that's been doing great on the infield is Lopez. You know,
well, that's what we just said at the break. I mean, right there, just said, hey, just keep you're 0 for 4. Yeah, that's like your team's in a lead. You keep playing defense, and that's what he's doing. He's had 2 or 3 great plays.
But I was bringing back is that Gillig and Haynes just so much. It already seems like they have so much chemistry, you know. But it just seems so effortless out here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And seems like a fun night. It's gonna be inside.
But see when he missed those misses inside, you know, that's what you want.
I guarantee he's gonna go right back to it because that's what I've seen. He misses an outside pitch, he'll go back to
go
it.
Out and he'll mix it. Yeah, he'll mix it up.
So he'll miss on the outside pitch right there. 2-0. As we got Owen Klein.
Yeah, Klein is 0 for 2.
Playing shortstop today. Looks at strike number 1.
Yeah, he's flown out. He flew out to left field, and he's also grounded out to Lopez.
2-1 the count with 2 outs. That's going to be close, but foul towards the third base side. 2-2 count. That's going to be a chopper towards Lopez, and Lopez is quick to make the play right there.
Pretty smooth.
That's going to end the inning for the Sluggin Rebels. As we head to the bottom of the 7th, score still 4-1 in the favor of the Rebels. And,
by the way, that's his 6th assist.
6 assists tonight.
Yeah, Lopez.
See, he's even had some close plays, you know. One right over his head, and then one bit the leg.
Yeah.
So
anyway, it's a big game right here, folks, because this is, like I said, we're trying to get in that win column and in the league.
That will bring us to the bottom of the 7th, and we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. And welcome back to the bottom 7th. That's number 11, Gable. Jeez.
Well, he's 1 for 3, base hit, 2 strikeouts. I'd like to see him get on base and score another run here for the Rebels.
That's a nicely well hit ball over the right field, and it's going to be over his head.
There you go. Use his speed now.
As he rounds second, looking towards third. As there's a little mishap with the short second baseman over there.
It's Rebels' the second triple. So I mean, it's pretty.
Got no triple sponsor. If you had a triple sponsor, you would have had 2 great plays already.
That's right.
What a nice.
We got a lot for the sponsors to come out. If they want to do it. Now they got the infield in right now, the Cannons do, because they realize that, like we were talking about, that extra run can make a big difference.
So that's a nice hack right there.
Well, this is a
Albert.
good situation for Alfred, who's been 0 for 3, struggling today, 2 strikeouts and a ground out to shortstop. There.
So that's going to be another hit ball towards right field, and right field would be right under that.
Yeah,
he's going to tag up and just going to lob that one into home. No cutoff. I'll score a run. So.
Yeah, the sacrifice fly right there, but that's what you want. That's what
you want out of Albert. Yep.
Especially when he's struggling right there. Just drive the ball. You get an RBI. But get that run in, man. You got to get that extra run.
Rebels now lead 5-1 off of 6 hits. Now we got Jackson Haynes up to the plate. That's going to be another foul towards right field. That's that monstrous foul ball, sponsored by Central National Bank of Newton. Money for life, member of FDIC. But so far, I mean, we may be 0-2 in the league, but this is looking great so far.
Well, it's big because you play him 3 games, and we get to play him again in July, 3 games. So that's how it's kind of set up. Everybody we play.
0-2 count for Haynes, and that one's just going to skip off the dirt for Salone. 1-2 the count. It's just crazy to see between the 2 pitchers. The Cannons had 92, and then you just got Gillig on the mound throwing only 75.
Yeah, mixing it up.
That's going to skip off the dirt again. Sloan's just
just really. A little, just off balance right there. Just kind of his body just kind of leaned too fast right there. It's like I said, out of rhythm. There you go. Go downhill.
That's going to be a foul tip.
But see how he went right downhill there? He didn't step off. He didn't. That's what, it's just like hitting or something. Sometimes you break down your mechanics. Pitchers do that. Just go straight downhill.
So we're going to actually have a full count. 3-2 for Haynes. That's going to be a nice hit ball towards right field, and the right fielder makes up.
Nope.
It looked like he almost made
the play. He almost made it.
Almost looked like it was a barehanded play, but they're going to call him safe at first.
Yep.
That was a nice effort.
That's
right
his
there.
first hit.
That was a Blazy out there.
Now Benji he just got his first hit there last time up. Flew out to center field, struck out looking, and then base hit. So there he comes. I don't know. Let's see what coach is.
Might have a pinch runner.
Runner, yeah.
Yeah, pinch runner coming in. We'll see what that is.
It might be something too that he's taking Gillig out, and whoever the catcher is. Whoever the catcher who's catching Gillig will come in with him.
Yeah.
And sometimes you do that.
Haynes gets subbed out. I think that's number 12. We'll see. That's Will Franklin.
And Will Franklin, another speedster from Amarillo, Texas, plays for Amarillo College. He was a freshman.
Will Franklin comes on as the pinch runner for the Sluggin Rebels.
As there's only one out for Benji, runner on first. Like we said before, it's Will Franklin. See what Benji can do here. So that's going to be a nice low fastball straight to Benji. He's going to foul that one off for strike number 1.
Yeah, Benji, he's pretty. I mean, he's an aggressive hitter. You know, he goes right after it. Like I said, you got a pitcher right here that. Oh, I was going to say,
nice,
he hasn't thrown a lot off speed. That's a rare one right there.
Nice off speed right there, trying to kind of tricked him in there.
Because he's been just rearing back and throwing fastballs, basically. I always said if it works, you know, he's throwing fastballs, it works.
It works.
Keep doing it.
It's going to be another high fastball. 1-2 the count.
Used to give me, which will drive me nuts probably, coaching again in college, but you're sitting there and the guy's not getting around on your fastball. Why would you slow it up?
That ball's going to be fouled backwards.
You know what I'm saying? If your fastball and it's skinned by guys and they're maybe found it off weak or whatever, why would you slow it off and off speed? And then all of a sudden, it speeds up their bat. Do you see what they say? And so, but right there, that was a good call on the mixing it up because Benji's definitely looking for that fastball.
1-2 the count, and what a great off speed right there. Kind of was a little fast. I mean, it was like a fast slider. Kind of broke right at the very end, but
might look like a change type thing. I mean, it might have just
But it also might have been just a little fastball, but it looked like it curved right outside and got Benji kind of.
He took something off of it, whatever.
Yeah. So that'll be a strikeout for Sloan. So now we got Easton Bryant at the sliding triple last at bat.
Yeah, he's.
He'll foul that one off.
He's 1 for 2 with a hit by a batter, hit with the pitch. Scored a run, then hit the triple and scored, and then he struck out.
0-1 count for him. Right on first, 2 outs. See what Sloan does here. This runner takes off, and that was that was a greatly placed ball right there from
yeah,
excuse me, that was Gordon.
And the thing is, the throw was off. I mean, it was a
throw was off, but
good.
That was a great adjustment by the shortstop, and that was Klein over there. It just matched perfectly where Will Franklin was. Kind of just like slapped Will Franklin in the face, and he was caught stealing.
Yep.
So that's two thrown people, like 2 people caught stealing by Tim Gordon.
But I like that aggressiveness. You got to keep. You got to stay aggressive. You know.
So now we head to the top of the 8th, and we'll see if we have a new pitcher. It looks like we do, and we'll get you that information when we get back from this break, and we'll be right back. And welcome back to the top of the 8th, as we do have a new pitcher out. And this pitching change is going to be sponsored by Pizza Hut Newton, No One Can Out Pizza the Hut. And it's going to be number 0, Mason Lee, out of Bradenburg, Kentucky. Righty pitcher. He stands 5'10", 190 pounds. He's a senior at Campbellsville. Oh, I can't read.
Campbellsville.
That's a long.
Yeah, Campbellsville, Kentucky. That's actually ex-coach for the Rebels.
So he's already starting out 1-1. One count. That's just gonna be a little. Oh, never mind. That's gonna be a bloop single, but the right
Thought so
fielder,
for a while, didn't you?
Yeah, right fielder Avilio.
Well, I was going to say Casey Guinea. He was my ex-coach, my assistant coach here. And then when I took over as GM, he made him the head coach. He did that for a year, and then anyway, he's been coaching. He was out in northwestern Oklahoma. Now he's at Campbellsville, and he's the one that got a couple players for us, and one of them was Mason Lee.
That was Tyson Drake on that fly out. It's probably good. Oh, sorry, that was Tim Gordon on that fly out. It seemed like there's gonna be another fly out, and that'll be Mason Ray.
Yep,
I believe. Yep, Mason Ray. There we go. Mason Ray with another pop up.
He was 2 for 2 going into that.
Yeah. So now 2 outs. Now we're back at the top of the order.
There we go. And
Tyson Drake.
And Drake's had a tough day right now. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
That's going to be a swing and a miss right there. Get some college stats for Mason Lee right here. Let's see what. You guys, that's going to be a foul ball. 0-2 count.
Guys here are doing the 50-50. It's always a fan favorite. I mean, last night it was $30. I mean, $30 that somebody won out there. Especially when the crowds get a little bigger. We're hoping to, fill the stands.
In college, Mason Lee had a 3.56 ERA.
Yeah, no, he's
not bad.
And he's a senior.
In 30 innings. Only gave up 28 hits. Had 23 strikeouts. Definitely got some talent over there.
He did a good job for Coach Guinea. Coach Guinea's a pitching coach.
1-2 count for Drake.
Of course, I'm always getting. I see Casey, I call him or something. Hey, man, aren't you going to help us out? Help, what's the deal? Nice pitch.
Another check swing, and they're on.
No,
refer to the first baseman.
I thought he went there too, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I mean,
wow.
Everyone was walking off, but
wow.
And so we just got a note. $57 for the people who participate in the 50-50 raffle. And that's just going to be another pop-up for Benji. Now in the inning. So great outing for Mason Lee to start off the night. So now we head into the bottom of the 8th. And like we said, yeah, we're announcing the
that's pretty great. That's great.
Winner for the 50-50 raffle. And you said, $30 last night.
Yeah,
we bumped it up to 57.
That's pretty amazing.
So there's one of the benefits of
people coming out. Coming out here, and like I say, this match, you fill the stands, man, and then it'll be a lot more, and you might be the lucky winner. It's probably better win bigger here than you do at the casino. So.
And with that, we'll take a quick break as we head to the bottom of the 8th. Sluggin Rebels still lead 5-1, and we'll be right back. Hey, welcome back to the bottom of the 8th inning. As there's going to be another new pitcher out. With Eli Fanstock. That's what we're going to be calling him. And Easton Bryant.
Yeah, he was up at the plate. When they get the runner thrown out there in front of him, so he gets
another chance.
Yeah, it's another chance.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And we're reading up on Fonstock, and says he's an outfielder from Andover, Kansas. He's at Johns Hopkins University, and you can kind of look at the form if you can see it on your screen. It kind of does kind of look like a position player.
Yeah.
You know, pretty basic, but
yeah,
getting
nice and simple.
Getting Bryant to swing on that. Now it's a 1-1 count. So now the Cannons are really kind of probably saving their bullpen for the next game. This is the end of the series for the Rebels. That's going to be an outside pitch, miss for ball number 2. 2-1 the count. Maybe it's because it's not so dark out right now, but live stream actually looks pretty good from what I'm seeing. So when it's like really dark, man, all you can see is the bright lights.
Yeah.
Sometimes where it's just like everything's whited out and it sucks, but you know, power through it. And so now it's going to be a 2-2 count for that foul ball by Bryant. It's going to be a fastball, just a little high, 3-2. Full count for Bryant. See what Bryant does here is, looks like there's like no wind out today, right now, as that's going to be a, it's going to be a looking strikeout right there.
Well, he thought it was a walk.
He looked like a walk, but.
Man, that's why I say you can't do that before the ump calls it. But I don't know. I mean, what do you think on that?
It kind of looked like it kind of hit the outside of the strike zone on that one.
Yeah.
It was a close call. But it's good that Brian just kind of just dropped the bat at that point. Not really throwing it. As now we got Dominic Felix up. That ball's low and away. Ball number 1. 1-0 count for Felix. He's just going to foul that one up back behind towards us. It's going to be 1-1. Felix, another foul. 1-2. The ball's slow and low. So now we're looking at a 2-2 count for Felix, but some takeaways from this game. Great pitching by Zach Gillig.
Yeah, I'd say right now,
pretty common. Yep.
I'd say he'd probably be our MVP. I would say, but of course we got to get with the coaches. That's my MVP. What do you think?
I think it's easily Zach Gillig for the Bethel College
and
Player of the Game.
And I said Brian had a good game going, and had scored the 2 runs right there out of the 5.
At the same time, you can't look back at Gillig.
Well, Gillig, he kept the tough lineup in check. I mean, he did a great job, and the numbers that he had, just with the strikeouts and everything else, had him just baffled.
3-2 count for Felix, and he'll also look at strike number 3. Now I also hit the outside corner. He thought it was a ball too, or he thought it was going to be a ball, but
must have like a little knuckleball or something there that's going on. A little action right there.
The left fielder, number 8, Brian Webster.
So for Zach Gillig's final line, 7 innings pitched, only give up 4 hits, 1 run, 1 walk and 9 strikeouts.
Yeah,
25 batters faced. That's
so that's pretty good.
That's impressive. That's going to be a low ball for Ryan Webster.
You'll have to go get him down there as soon as the game's over, but still a lot of game left, to be honest with you. 4 runs isn't.
It's not a lot. It's 1 grand slam.
Yeah, that's my thing was always try to get 5 runs. Get at least 5 runs to a grand slam. Can't beat you. That was always my goal. Let's get 5 runs ahead.
1-1 to the count.
Guys say, "Oh yeah, we got a 3-4 run lead." No, and that's what happened. Like I said last night, I guess the Twins had a lead on them, and they came back, the Cannons, and won it. So that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. This team's not going to give up,
especially with the heart of the lineup coming up for the Cannons. We'll see how Mason Lee handles that. So that was a well-hit ball towards left field, but left fielder, that was Will Dixon, just right under that one.
Well, and that's a great play right there because this tough sky right now.
He had
it's hard to see with the lights and the sky. So that's a great play.
So now we head to the top of the 9th. And what is the Cannons' kind of last hope to get up 4 runs at least to extend the game? As Mason Lee still out on the mound.
Finishing it up.
Going to try and finish up this game. And with that, we'll take a quick break. And we'll be right back. And welcome back to the top of the 9th. As Mason Lee, like we said before the break, is still on the mound trying to finish this game up. Cannons have the heart of the lineup. It is going to be Will Dixon who made the great play on left field to end the inning. Out to the plate. 1 ball. So Carver's not with me right now. He is going to grab the Bethel College Player of the Game, which we have decided is Zach Gillig. Amazing stat line. Only give up 1 walk with 9 strikeouts through 7 innings. Can't get much better than that. So that's going to be a nice hit for Dixon right there. A little bloop single right over Benji's head. That's going to be a hit for the Cannons. Cannons up to 6 hits now. Right on first. Now with Rocco Gump up to the plate. Carv said he was one of the better hitters in the league right now. So we'll see if that stands true. Facing against Mason Lee. So he just turns in that one. Benji looking for a double play. And he just won't get there. But he'll get the runner out at second. That'll be 1 out. As Rocco Gump reaches on a fielder's choice. So now we got Gannon Snyder, third baseman. Low breaking ball for ball 1. That's going to be a pop-up towards right field. That was Antonio Avila on that play. Zach Gillig. Yep. And that's going to be another pop-up. Now in the game. Great play right there from Lopez. With that, the ball game will end. And Carve will be back with Zach Gillig as we'll be right back here for the Bethel College Player of the Game. I will be gone for a little bit as Mark interviews Zach over here. But that'll do it for me. My name's Jared Obleckner. And your final score was the Sluggin Rebels 5, Cannons 1. And like we said before, Bethel College Player of the Game is Zach Gillig. So we'll take a quick break, get everything set up for Zach Gillig. And then we'll end it from there. With that, we'll take a quick break, and then we'll be right back.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're up here in the press box here, and it's a great game. The Sluggin Rebels win 5-1 over the Kansas Cannons. It's definitely a must game to win there. But anyway, we have our Bethel College Player of the Game. It's a good old friend of ours, very good old friend. And I get to add something to you there, Zach, because you're player coach this year.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so you got a player coach that's actually MVP. But a lot of people might not know you. You know, there's a lot of fans out there still watching and all that, and the parents. And so let's first talk about you. Like we always want to talk about the history of you and stuff. Where are you from?
I'm from Valley Center, Kansas, right down the road.
Right down the road. And now you just finished graduating, right?
That's right, yep.
From
Eastern Michigan University.
Okay, and you've had quite a journey. I mean, we don't have to go all schools or anything, but the thing is, he's been a Rebel for how many years now?
This is my 5th year.
5th year, guys. I mean, people, that's unbelievable. And he's done some great things. And like I said, we were talking about it, Jared and I said, if there's a Hall of Fame here, you're definitely going to be in it, man. I'm proud of you.
Well, thank you.
I mean, if there was a statue, you'll probably have it out here.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. You've been a Carl Hodges MVP award winner, recipient. Let's talk about a little, too, about, you always want to talk. People get to know you. What's some of your hobbies?
Hobbies? Well, I like working out. I like baseball a lot. Recently, I picked up golf.
Whoa! All right.
I know that my girlfriend started playing too because of me, and
Now, who's winning between you two?
she beat me today. I can't lie.
Okay,
She's pretty good,
She looks pretty athletic, though.
and I'm not very good either. So that.
But I guarantee you'll get. I know you. You're going to work at it.
Yeah.
So, and talk about your parents and your siblings and all that. Go ahead.
Yep. Well, my parents made it out today. Actually, they live up in Salina, and then my brother, he plays on the team here. He wasn't here tonight, but he goes to Pratt Community College, and my sister is in Wichita, going to Wichita State.
Man, all right. So a little like that, and just talk about what's your favorite music? I know
Music?
which one thing was.
I like the oldies, 80s, 70s.
I like that. Okay.
Yep.
Well, anyway, let's talk about the team. It's every year has been different, and you and I have been in here together doing it all these years together.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you see? I mean, what do you see how the franchise or whatever this team's going? How do you think? Where the direction?
I think we're going up. I think, in years past, we've played good baseball. I think we're just starting to play better baseball here, and I think by the midseason, we're going to be one of the top of the league.
Yeah. So what do you like about this team, though? What's so special?
This team takes it incredibly serious. We play hard, I think. In years past, there's been games where we take nights off and, get lackadaisical. But it's not this team. We play to win, and we play hard.
All right. And like I said, been through some different leadership as coaches and all that. And I know that Coach Toya, he has a lot of energy. Mm-hmm. I've known him for years, and that's one of the reasons I brought him in here to, put some energy into the team. And, it's pretty exciting, isn't he? I mean, pretty exciting guy. That's kind of some of the things he does. But I want to talk about your pitching now. I mean, it's like tonight, you were saying you haven't – this is the most pitches you've thrown in quite a while?
It's been a while, yep.
So how do you feel, right now?
I feel good. I tried to get ahead early, and then when I didn't, the goal was always to try and get back and lock in, focus. And today, with a good mix of pitches, I don't think I got too much on the arm. I think.
Well, it seemed like you started having more confidence in your changeup, and just your off speed and all that, and then you had them, you were hitting your spots. That had to be fun.
Yeah, it was a good.
So
good
would you
time.
say you had 3 pitches going for you, or what would you say tonight?
Tonight I had pretty much everything working for me.
Man, that's rare. For
I
pitchers,
know it.
You got to enjoy that, and I'm sure that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the future for you? What are you going to be doing in the future here? After you're graduated, you're going to finish this summer as a legend rebel.
Yeah. Well, for me, I wanna get working in Wichita. I'm trying to find a job right now, and we'll get all that as it comes, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, I know where you can get one.
Yeah.
We talked. But anyway, no, it's great to have you up here, and I don't know if you want to say anything to the fans. You've been, this is something you've been here. How many years now?
5.
5 years. 5 years, people. So, and I'm telling you, I'm so proud of him here, and he was a guy that I always wanted here with me, because I've been the GM all those years. Mm-hmm. So it's been so neat to have you here and your family, and you got a great, your brother's coming up. He's going to be a pretty good driving force, I think, in the future. He's still learning the game, with your guidance. But anyway, the thing is, we want to welcome you, or thank you, because you also get the Bethel Player of the Game, but you get the Sonic.
Nice.
The little thing there.
You.
Yeah, the special gift card there. And I know we're going to see you back up here.
I hope so.
We better, right?
Yep.
But anyway,
yep.
Zach Gilly did a great job tonight. He had 9 strikeouts. You don't usually get that many, do you?
I don't know. Not usually within 3 innings.
No, that's pretty great. So anyway, thank you, and just keep plugging along, keep teaching, keep doing that. The pitching coach thing.
Yeah.
Because like I said, they're listed. They respect you, so enjoy that.
Yes, sir.
So they're probably starting to look up to you now, aren't they?
I don't know.
Well, they will.
I'm a bit of a goofball in the dugout, so
All right, but be a coach. Remember that.
Yes,
too.
sir.
So,
yes, sir.
All right. Well, anyway, congratulations, and go out there. I guess you got a belt coming to you, right? Big old
yes.
championship belt, whatever it is. What's the MVP belt?
I don't know what we call it.
I don't know. That's what we're talking about. Coach Toya. That's one of his things. He has a MVP belt that he awards after every game, so go get it.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
We'll see you. Zach Gillick. Okay, and then we'll finish. You want to do this, or you want me to? Well, we're back here at the field right now, and like I said, that's the ball game, folks. Bethel College player of the game was Zach Gillick, and it was great to have him out here. The game, Sluggin Rebels 5, Kansas Cannons 1. And we want to talk about the game was sponsored by Ray Roofing, a 6th-generation family-owned business serving the state of Kansas. Thank you for their support, and look forward to announcing many more Rebel wins this season. They'd like to take a minute to thank the 2023 season partners and sponsors. Without their support, college baseball would not be here in Newton, Kansas. Thanks to the Colonel Tom Marler. We got a big day with you coming up, the 14th, Armed Forces Day. We want everybody to come out here and fill the stands out there. We got Pizza Hut of Newton, Midway Motors, Bethel College, John Oldham family. We'll be seeing him here, I think, the 20-something, I don't know, and throwing the first pitch. Friend of ours, Sand Creek Summer Days Festival, Central National Bank, the Carl Hodges family. Without Carl Hodges, we don't have a team. He's the guy that started back in 2000. Ray Roofing, Charleston Insurance Company, Reality Connections, Mark Fox, your local J.P. Wygand Realtor, and CRM Lawn Care. It's not too late to join our 2023 sponsorship. Please see me or Heidi. Heidi does most of that stuff. There she is. You can email us at newtonrebelsbb@yahoo.com for more information. Special thank to all the host families. I mean, the host fans, unbelievable. Without you guys, we don't have a team also. So, and we got them in Newton and we have them in Wichita. Tonight's game's been a production of Sluggin Rebels Baseball. On behalf of the Sluggin Rebels staff, we thank you for watching tonight's game and invite you back on, I think it's the 14th? The 14th, when the Sluggin Rebels take on the Great Bend Batcats. Game time is 7 p.m. Thank you and good night from Newton, Kansas.